The Leviathan of Jim's tanker truck rumbled, the man wrestling with the oversized steering wheel. His eyes, hard and calculating, flicked to the woman beside him. "Trains when?" he grunted, the question a puff of diesel fumes in the close cab. 2 o'clock, she replied, her voice a stark contrast to the truck's guttural roar. "Time to kill, then." A pause, a glint in his eye. "Down, now." "What is it?" Fear tightened her voice. "Roadblock. Company rules. No hitchhikers." His tone was sharp, unforgiving. She scrambled down, disappearing into the cramped space beneath the dashboard. He tossed a greasy coat over her, the smell of oil and sweat suffocating. 2 cops, bright yellow vests cutting through the gray day, waved him down. Jim braked, the air brakes sighing like a disgruntled beast. "Where you coming from?" one cop asked, his voice flat. The other circled the truck, peering underneath, with a practiced eye. "Birmingham," Jim replied, his voice steady, betraying nothing. A thumbs up from the rear, a curt nod from the officer at the front. Jim was waved on, the truck lumbering back into motion. He yanked the coat away, revealing her disheveled form. She sat up, smoothing her hair, her face pale. "I could lose my job," he said, the words laced with a simmering resentment. "I can't thank you enough," she said, her voice refined, almost fragile. A predatory smile flickered across Jim's face. "Want a bet?" Understanding dawned in her eyes, a flicker of fear quickly suppressed. His gaze lingered on her legs, a slow, deliberate appraisal. "Model, eh?" "No," she replied, a nervous laugh escaping her lips. "Don't be ridiculous." "You could be." His eyes remained glued to her legs. "Gonna be glad I came along, aren't you?" "I'm very grateful," she insisted, her voice strained. "Hoped you'd say that," he smirked, the expression chilling. His head darted from side to side, searching, hunting. Finally, he swung the truck into a deserted lay-by, the air brakes screaming in protest. The day was a bleak canvas of gray, cold, and damp, seeping into everything. "What's wrong?" she asked, surprise and a growing unease etched on her face. He leaned in, invading her space. "Thought we'd settle the fare." He lunged. A strangled cry tore from her throat as she fought him off, her hands pushing against his greasy shirt. She fumbled for the door, wrenching it open and throwing herself out of the cab. The drop was brutal, the tarmac unforgiving. She landed hard, pain shooting through her limbs. Scrambling to her feet, she stumbled towards the rear of the truck, desperate to escape. But Jim was faster, appearing from behind the vehicle, his eyes burning with a dark rage. He grabbed her hair, yanking her head back, his fingers digging into her scalp. He shook her violently, trying to rip her coat. The drizzle intensified, plastering their clothes to their bodies, the struggle, a desperate ballet of fear and aggression. He slobbered at her neck, attempting a kiss that was pure violation. A car engine roared in the distance, growing closer. Jim froze, his head snapping up. He abandoned his attack, his face contorted with contempt. With a savage shove, he sent her flying towards a nearby iron railing. She slammed into the cold metal, the impact stealing her breath. She crumpled to the ground, gasping for air. Jim scrambled back to the cab, slamming the door shut. He glanced at her handbag, still sitting on the seat. A moment of hesitation, then he snatched it up and hurled it out the window. The rain was now a downpour, blurring the edges of the world. The girl lay broken on the ground, a discarded thing.